I pull in money, recruits, just a combat siphon. Rubbing my nose in bloody battlefield dirt. All for revenge. Every night, my mind screams. I feel it in my soul, my body, even my face. The time I've lost, the comrades I've lost, won't stop hurting. It's like they're all still there. You feel it too, don't you? And love is a battlefield.
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 Love's a bloody battlefield.
Love.
What?
Love is a
battlefield.
I'm gonna make you give back my past.
They say love is a battlefield, but you know what I say? Don't touch our nuts. Don't touch our nuts.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello, I'm Kelly MacFarland.
And I am not. My name is Kristina Smarz. Hi.
Hi, welcome back to Genuine Nonsense.
We're genuinely excited and happy to see you.
Yes, always.
And looking forward to everything that tonight has to offer us.
Yes. We had a busy show last week.
We did have a busy show last
We
week.
had a really busy show last week, and it was super fun. We had a bunch of guests on.
Mhm.
Have a really fun guest tonight.
I'm so excited.
Me too. However, before we were even starting the show tonight, Smarz, you were telling me that you have something that you're looking forward to, and it got us talking about things we look forward to.
Yeah.
Like,
when you guys see this, you're going to say, shit, that woman is sad.
no, I mean, I feel like all the things, right? Like, I feel like you hit a certain age in your life where, like, suddenly you look forward to tiny things, right?
Yes.
So, like, I mean, I like these face wipes. They're just these tiny little face wipes, but at the end of the day, I look forward to the moment that I can, like, makeup or no makeup, I just wipe my face and it just feels good. You know what I mean? Yeah.
They're little packages of collagen. It just has
It's like a little, I mean, I'm equal opportunity. I love all face wipes.
Right.
This
Would you like to give the name so maybe we can get a sponsorship going?
Sure. These are made by Earth Therapeutics. I know, did you see I had to go like this? Earth Therapeutics and their collagen cleansing face towelettes.
Nice.
I just like, I like that refreshing, like these Burt's Bees. I like any of it.
So,
What about you? What do you?
when you were talking about like the end of the day, I have a skincare regime as well, but that doesn't do much for me. What at the beginning of the year, so two things. Last night I was frantically cleaning because my landlord said they were showing the apartment today. And as I did so, I found a 2020 planner, like a big honking planner that I was so excited to use.
Like you do. Yeah.
It literally had nothing written in it, and I had forgotten it ever existed because I think I bought it in maybe February or March, and then the year just tanked. This year I was gonna get it, and so I wanted something little. And I know people use their phones for everything. I don't, because right. If I write it down, I remember things. So I bought this little thing, and it's one of those fancy moleskins, and I was all excited. But when I opened it up, it was literally just like lines. It was just a notebook. And I'm like, definitely could have done this on my own. Was disappointed. So I decided I was going to turn my to-do book into my ta-da book. And at the end of each night, because everything was sucking as badly as it was at the beginning of the year, I was like, I'm going to find 3 to 5 things that are like my ta-das of the day, so that I can remember that even though I feel like I'm doing nothing with my life, I've actually accomplished something. And maybe it literally is just like, took a shower. So just to share a couple.
A win, by the way.
Just any win. Like literally, I've got on time for work. One of them. Hey, you know what? I cleaned out the fridge. Oh, how nice! I did the first Kelly show. That was on January 12th. So
nice.
Just a lot of like little things. So I give that all to you if you'd like your own ta-da book.
I like that.
Yeah,
I might steal that from you. I think that's a really it's the little things, right? Like,
right.
All right. Can we move on to indulgences?
Yes, please.
Okay. So, yes, please.
I like indulgences. Not like in a Catholic
right. Nothing you have to go to confession for. All right. So the most powerful sales force in the country
is
is the Girl Scouts of America. Okay. Yeah. So Thin Mints. I'm a purist.
Ooh, yes.
And if someone says I'm selling Girl Scout cookies, I can't help myself. I have to buy a box.
Do you freeze those?
Oh, yeah. I'm not an animal. Yeah. You freeze them and they taste so good. I love them, right? And every night I'm like, I haven't opened this box yet because I'm kind of waiting.
Okay.
Something to look forward to.
I'm with you. Like, this is going to sound oddly sexual, and I don't mean it that way, but like I've become a fan of delayed gratification.
I mean,
the idea of like get something that you look forward to and wait for it. So that's to that end, because I'm like, if I open the box, I will eat the box. Like if I wait, then So I did that this afternoon on my way home from work. I stopped, and I don't know what made me stop, but I was like, I need a Boston cream donut. So I stopped. And I've got it, and it was a heart. It was a heart, and I didn't expect that. So it was literally like I was driving home with my little donut in the passenger seat, strapped in, and I was like, "This is great."
Buckle up, donut.
We want you to get home safe, so you can get in my belly.
Dunks, Dunkin' Donuts, now Dunks Cafe. Yeah, I love. Yeah. Sometimes they're just a Dunks Cafe. I don't know who they think they are.
Well, anyway, I decided to save that for after the show as like a little treat. I was like, I can have like a little fun time with me and my donut.
I mean, everything is sexual with you tonight. So I have a question for you. When you eat a donut that is cream filled or jelly filled, do you, and we'll ask people to chime in the chat, do you just eat it like start to finish, or do you eat around the filling and then save that as your last bite?
I see what you're saying. I do kind of a combo of the two. I try to save as much filling for the end as possible. I have not tried the eat around the sides part. I do that with a Kit Kat bar. I eat all the chocolate around the side and then eat each little layer individually.
2MB Studios is commenting, can you put that comment up? I put a straw in it and I suck out the filling. JK.
Well, hey, everyone their way. Yeah, I don't do that. But I might, you know what, Kel? I'm going to try that tonight. I'm going to eat it on the edge. Yeah. I like
Leave
that.
enough donut to filling ratio, though. That's a mistake that people make. They like eat around it, and then there's too much.
Well,
yeah.
Excuse me. I will sometimes take off a piece of the bread and
Okay.
scoop up. No, it's a donut, actually. That's
Yeah.
what I call it. So a piece of the donut and scoop out the cream with that.
Yeah, that's okay. Corey Saunders, very funny comedian, says you have to eat it straight through, or else the cream could fall out. Yes, Corey. Yes. So, yes, that's why you got to keep that ratio even.
Right.
Hold it like a pita.
I was going to
So
say,
you're gonna.
you can't squeeze too much.
You can't be. You got to be like gentle with it. Yeah. You know what? One of my favorite things from Dunks, jelly-filled munchkins.
Yes. Yes.
It's like the perfect. Oh, vanilla cream. Yes. Hold it like a pita. Yes, pita. Like as in the.
Yeah.
Yes. Hold it like an animal saving organization. That is exactly.
Sweet character from the Hunger Games.
Yes, Pita Lamar.
Yeah, you want a pita.
Oh my God, I love a good ham and cheese pita Lamar. I also, Allison King, like vanilla cream donuts. They're very good. It's just cake. It's like just enough cake. You know what? I can't think of a better way to let's bring our guest in here because he loves snacks. This guest tonight, he is a friend of mine, a friend of Smarz, and a friend of yours. He has won Best Boston Comedian many, many times over. He has his own show called the Lamont Price Experience, and he is one of the funniest comedians around. Please welcome Lamont Price.
Yeah.
What's up, gang?
How are you?
Chilling. I wanted
Do you want to chime in on this combo?
Where did you guys learn how to eat? Because I never in my life heard of eating around where is that a thing? Because I want to avoid that town. If there's a concentration of people that are doing the Looney Tunes typewriter move around the donut, because you have to eat, and it's like you got to get you said it, the bread and you got to get a nice combination of donut to cream. Well, I'm not a Boston cream guy, but the jelly, so I'll say jelly in this instance.
Yeah.
You have to get the combo. I have never, until you said that, I was over here like, you couldn't see me, but I was like, who the fuck? It's around.
It's called.
Like, I don't even.
Relax, baby.
What is this?
I'm living by that motto. Otherwise, I'm gonna die lonely. It's saving.
What is this? Is this Lord of the Flies or something? Like, what is going on?
No.
Okay, people are like, I gotta ration this jelly, baby. Like, who's doing that?
Okay, so I feel like I need to defend my. I also do this with peanut butter and jelly sandwich or peanut butter and fluff, like whatever your preference is. I like to eat the crust first because I like the. Yes.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I will do that with things like I used to do that when I was a kid. I would eat all the stuff I didn't like first on the plate,
Yes,
so that I could have the good stuff last.
That I understand. That's like, I gotta get this broccoli out of here before I attack this other. I gotta get rid of this broccoli. But if you made the decision, like, all right, I made this whole sandwich, you had the choice.
Fair.
You made the choice. You could have said, I'll just discard. I'll just take this. All I want is this crust, so why don't I just leave some bread palms in the bag and then take the stuff around it. I'm sitting here. All right. I've just never heard. And another thing, and this isn't, just made me think of this. This isn't either of you. I've always found it, when I hear people talk about growing up and how they had the crusts cut off of their bread, I don't understand this fairy tale land where people are like, I didn't grow up with nothing. I grew up with no money. I'm like, that is extra food. You're just throwing food out the door. Like, I don't want this crust. Who grew up so privileged? I don't really mess with that crust business. Crust.
Also, who's cutting that off for you? I had asked my any adult in my house, can you cut the crust off for me? They would have been like, now you don't get to eat. like you
I
don't
don't
get
understand it.
Yeah. I don't either.
My mom used to make. I would get peanut butter and jelly on rye toast. Rye, I don't know. In my lunch bag with an apple on top. So by the end of the day, the apple had made this like dent in the bread, and everything had smushed together, and it was soggy in the middle. I hated that so much. Thank you for bringing that back.
Lunch bag.
Yeah, the lunch bag. I never rejected pizza crust, but for a period, I rejected both cheese and sauce on my pizza. That's a breadstick, then.
Well, you didn't want pizza. Why are these people lying to themselves? What is people just out here lying? Oh man, you know I love pizza, but I hate everything about it. Like, what is going on?
Lamont, what's something that you, whether it was as a child or now as an adult, as a grown man, do you look forward to? Like, what's something that you like, I'm going to get this today, or I'm going to have this, or whatever?
Well, I mean, it's along the lines of, you said it, you had an answer that I thought was great. When you get older, it's the little things that I don't really get. Like, people ask me about, like, showbiz or whatever you call this now. And they'd be like, man, wouldn't you be excited if somebody gave you a sitcom? And I'd be like, yeah, I'd be. But I don't know that I'd be like, what? I would just be like, oh, this is cool. I gotta get to work. But if you gave me like a bag of, if I didn't know it was coming and somebody hit me off with a bag of mini Twixes, I'd be like, what? Are you Santa Claus? Like, I wouldn't know what to do. So it's little things like that that excite me. I mean, okay. This is this is goof, but this is. Okay. I look forward to Friday nights into Saturday mornings because it doesn't matter how old I get, and it doesn't matter that I know that it no longer exists. There's still a part of me that thinks maybe, just maybe, Saturday morning cartoons are going to be coming on. Yeah. And so my routine is I'll be up early, and you don't understand. I mean like 4 a.m. And my routine currently, as it's been over the past few months, up at 4 a.m., I put it on VH1, Living Single Marathon is on. Yes. And then on Sundance Channel, there's usually Andy Griffith Show Marathon. So I flip back and forth. And then I boot up my computer. This is going to get weirder. I boot up my computer, I go on YouTube, and what I look for is the first thing that I used to watch as a kid because I would wake up on Saturday mornings as a kid at like 5 a.m. Yep. I got started then, and there used to be a show, and I think it's from the 70s, but they just kept running it through the 90s, and it was this dude, it was Captain Bob, and he was like the local Bob Ross, and he'd had his own painting show on a boat, and he'd come in, and there was this song, and I never forget it. It's like a sea shanty. And then he paints an owl or something that you never see. And then that's how I would kick off my Saturday mornings. It would be Captain Bob at 5 a.m. And then at 5:30 was this weird cartoon called The Bob of Papas. And then at 6 o'clock, if you turn to like Channel 38, there was this this exercise show that would come on called like Morning Rise, and I thought I was getting in shape, so I would just start doing whatever they were doing, and I found those on YouTube recently. Shout out to Ken Reed for getting me the TV listing for it. I found that. I went on a nostalgia manhunt, and they're on YouTube too. So, and then after that, this is so long. I know. I hope it's worth it. And then after that. MeTV, which is like one of those, you know how now there's a boom of like sort of nostalgia channels, UHF style channels. So one called MeTV, they started at the beginning of January airing Saturday morning cartoons again. Oh. So from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. it's Popeye, Tom and Jerry, and Looney Tunes. And now Looney Tunes and Tom and Jerry comes on all the time. But Popeye, you never see that anymore.
No, you never
So
see
I
Popeye.
try to be ready for Popeye at 7 a.m. I got my snacks. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm ready. And I missed it. I overslept last Saturday, and I missed Popeye, and I'm still pissed.
Oh.
Like, I missed a whole hour of Popeye. And they show Betty Boop's in there. Like, Betty Boop is in the Popeye, under the Popeye umbrella. So, like, they're in there, and then these other ones. And I missed it, but I won't miss it this Saturday. But yeah, I get excited about stuff like that.
What do you think about the new Tom and Jerry reboot that they're doing?
I don't know. I haven't seen much. There's too many human beings.
Is it weird to you when you hear the different voices? Like when you hear the they're not the same old people. I mean, they couldn't be, they're all dead, but like the voices sound wrong, right?
Yeah.
But the voices of who?
Well, anybody, I should say. Like especially the newer Looney Tune stuff or
yeah.
Like the new Smurfs things and whatnot, they just sound off.
I've never seen any of the Smurf movies. I've seen pieces of it, but I didn't see the Garfield movies. Although I find that the interesting thing is that Bill Murray was the voice of Garfield, right?
He was
in the Garfield movies. And actually, I don't remember the exact story, but look it up. He kind of got tricked into doing it. He thought it was like something else, and then he was like, and so he signed on for that, and then he got there. He's like Garfield, and then he had to do it. And then he kind of was like, whatever. But Bill Murray did the voice of Garfield in the live-action Garfield movies, right? Now, obviously, Bill Murray was in Ghostbusters, of course, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
And in the Ghostbusters cartoon, this man, this voiceover artist, this genius named Lorenzo Music, did the voice of Peter Venkman, his character in Ghostbusters, in the cartoon. Lorenzo Music also was the voice of the cartoon Garfield and all the specials in the TV show. So here we go years later, Bill Murray is the voice of Garfield, taking over for Lorenzo Music, who is the voice of Peter Venkman. That is Bill Murray.
I mean, I think that producer Matt has a surprise for you, Lamont. He has a clip to show you.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll see if he'll tee it up for us in just a moment.
I'm a nostalgia nerd, man. I can do this all. Oh, Captain Bob! Captain Bob!
And how animals escape danger. And hopefully we'll draw some sailing ships too. And
I can't wait.
A real lighthouse and find out how it works. Many, many other subjects you've requested. Now, today, I'll try to answer some of your inquiries about the crocodile.
Ooh.
I mean,
dude,
real soft hands, like uncomfortably soft hands on Captain Bob.
Captain Bob does not actually sail the Dana's life.
No,
but he knows how to make his beard look like he's been through some shit. You know what I mean?
I want to know what's in those big books. What's in those giant? And what year is that from? How is he getting inquiries? Like actual letters? Is he like?
Letters.
Have you ever written a letter? Either one of you, have you ever written a letter to a show?
I've never done it.
I haven't either. Yeah.
I was always too scared.
Of what?
That they would actually read it. I like to fly under the radar as much as I can. You know,
I feel that.
I don't want to have something like get all hopeful and then be like,
right.
When they're like, she wants us to paint trees today. That's lame. Thanks, Kristina Smarz, 5 years old, Miami, Florida. You're dumb.
Lamont, how's your show going? The Lamont experience, the Lamont Price experience. How's it going?
Yeah.
I'm going pretty good. You know, pretty good. I'm doing a haunted house episode next week. I've been wanting to do like specialty episodes more and more. So I gotta get you guys in on something like that one day.
Yeah.
I decided like a week or so ago on Twitter, they announced it was a Netflix announcement that they were going to do a documentary on the Cecil Hotel in LA. If you heard the story?
Yes.
So you know about the story.
Go on though.
Oh, no, I don't know the story.
Well, there was a good, I don't know, I think it might have happened about 5, maybe even 7 years ago. There was this woman who's staying at the Cecil Hotel. There's video footage of her in the elevator, and she's freaking out. But nobody, and she's telling somebody, "Leave me alone, go away." And she's pointing at something, but no one, you can't see anything. And she's looking out the door, and she's trying to get people, like, she's like, "Please leave me alone." But there's nothing, right? And then basically after that, there was no more footage. And then I don't know how long after that, a day, a week, or 2 weeks later, they found her body in the water tower at the top of the building that I don't think there's a way to open. And they found her inside.
Yeah.
How did they find it if you can't open it?
So the water, so the water in the hotel started having a weird odor, and so the guests at the hotel started complaining. They're like, "My water smells really funny. What was it, Lamont? Like the water tastes weird."
Yeah, water tastes.
For weeks.
And then I think it was a week or so, and then they went up to check it out. So they had to like open the top. There's a way to get in, but you need tools. You need like.
You can't just get in as a guest. You can't just let me go up to the top right quick and take a swim.
Wasn't
so you have to?
Too?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't remember. But so that came up, and I was like, finally they're doing a documentary on this. I'm definitely gonna watch it. But I started thinking about haunted houses and stuff, and like I've stayed in a haunted hotel before, and so I just put on Twitter, has anybody ever stayed in a haunted situation? And then a couple, Mosquito wrote me, Tony Mosquito, great comic, wrote me, said something, and then this other guy told me he worked at a haunted movie theater, and I was like, I got to know more about this.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have them on next week, and we're just gonna talk about ghosts.
I love that. I am tuning in. I have ghost stories. I love ghost stories. I want to do one of those like ghost hunter type things and go to a house and like investigate
and not find anything. And not find anything at all?
No. You always find stuff, and they get all freaked out, and then like, did you see that? That was a
Ghost Hunters is full commercial breaks, and each one of them is them going, wait a minute, hey, somebody turn the water on. Get over here! Oh my God! And then they go, when we come back, they'll find out who turned the water on. And then they come back, oh, it was just the cat. And then they go, and then there's another room that, somebody turn the light on. When we come back, we'll find out who turned the light on. Oh, it was just James. And then it's just that's and the same thing with there was a Bigfoot show. It was the same situation.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's a couple of great things on YouTube. One is it might be Lifetime. Psychic Kids. It was on.
Yes.
So
I never heard of that one.
It's just bizarre, and it's like there's these kids that were on some show years ago when they were little kids, and they were like they were doing like ESP and summoning the dead and doing all sorts of weird shit, and their parents were like, we don't know what to do with them, so someone came and mentored them to teach them how to properly use their powers, and then now they're back to help a new flock of young kids who are all gorked in the brain. But there's an amazing thing on YouTube that's something like The Boy Who Lived Before. Look it up. It's about a little boy who grew up in Scotland, I think, and he insists, like he's 4 or 5 years old, and he insists that he has another family. So he keeps telling his mom, he's like, well, I like you, but I miss my other mom. And she's like, what are you talking about? And he has described this entire world that like he can describe the house and his brothers and sisters. And so they finally take him on a plane to this town that his mom's like, he has no way of knowing this tiny little beachside town. And they take him there and show him like, and he's like, no, we need to go down this way. This is where we got to go. This is where the house is. It was creepy as all hell.
What's it called? It's on YouTube?
Yeah, I want to say it's something like The Boy Who Lived Before or something like that.
Friend of the show, friend of mine, I think this is Shion, is saying that show is wild, and had a question, did the Dark Water movie use this premise?
Oh.
I never saw Dark Water.
Dark Water was loosely, I think, based on the Cecil Hotel incident.
It was? Okay.
I never saw it myself, but I just know.
I'm excited for that. Lamont, Halloween is your jam. Like you love all things scary. Look at that smile.
I do.
He loves it.
I'm a big Halloween nerd. Yeah, I started celebrating in August.
Yeah, you do. You always, well, in before times, you used to always have a big stand-up show, and we would celebrate and have so much fun. And we'll do that later this year because we'll be able to.
Matt put it in the chat. Yes, the boy who lived before.
The boy who lived before. Oh, thank you for sharing that, Matt. Lamont, you've got your show going right now, and where can people find that show? Should they just follow you on Twitter, and then that way they'll
follow me on Twitter at lpizzle12 LPIZZLE12. My podcast is produced by Boston Cannabis Week, and you can find it every Monday at noon, of which Kelly has been a guest.
Mm-hmm. Super fun. We had a good time.
Mondays at noon, a new episode drops. And we usually put a trailer out like a few days before, but Mondays at noon on the Boston Cannabis Week Facebook page and YouTube page. And we're also branching out to wherever else you get podcasts. So if you don't want to see my face, you can go to like Spotify or something and just listen to my goofy voice.
Who's still behind you? Who's the
it's which one? Is
that one?
This is Will Smith.
Oh, okay.
And then this poster is a poster that's been on this door since I moved in here, and I just decided it would be too funny to take. It's a Harry Potter poster. I've never seen any of those movies, but I was like, who left this poster? I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna keep it. And by saying I'm just gonna keep it, I really mean I'd never think to take it down because I'm lazy. I also want to before I forget.
Yes.
I want to say that before you guys brought me on, Kelly, you had a box of Girl Scout cookies.
I did.
And Kristina asked the question, and I wish you saw my face when she asked the question. She said, "Do you put those in the freezer?" And I wanted to yell out, "That goes without saying!" Like, I just assume that people have common sense.
So
you put those in the freezer.
Yeah, well, I was only asking because I know I do, and some people look at me like I'm weird. Like those people that like put mayonnaise on French fries. Right?
Yo,
a whole subset of people, and
Hey, Kelly, you got any warm ass cookies? I can. Don't get me wrong. I love like I love chocolate chip cookies out of the oven. I do. But when it comes to something like anything chocolate, like covered in chocolate, like with Girl Scout cookies, it's you got the they used to call them Samoas, but I forgot what triple delights.
Caramel delights.
Caramel delights. I don't. It's caramel delights. I don't appreciate y'all just dissing the second A in caramel.
Sorry.
A is like I'm at work. I showed up today on time, and you guys are just acting like I'm not at the job.
Caramel. Did someone fire me and not tell me?
Hey, Caramel just been showing up for work with no paycheck. The Thin Mints. Also.
Yes, Thin Mints. Oh, you know what else? You mentioned Twix earlier. I'm not even going to tell you how I eat Twix bars because you won't like it.
Wait. Do you do this? Do you like eat around? I do that sometimes. I'm not going to lie. I've done that. Take the caramel off and then the cookie. I've done that.
Yes, so good.
I've done that.
Lamont, will you play a game with us?
What's up?
Before we let you go.
Okay.
A game. Kristina was recently, and we're going to keep your Twitter going across the bottom so people can follow you. And also, I just adore you and thank you for coming on our show.
Actually, I'm sorry. That's actually my Instagram. LPizzle12. I said 12. I'm stupid.
No,
LPizzle12 is my Instagram, but that works too. So go to the Instagram. My Twitter is just LPizzle without the 12. I don't know why I said 12 there. I wasn't thinking straight. But you can keep that up, and at my Instagram, that's even better.
Yeah.
That's even better.
Abolish the Senate has pointed out that full circle. Lamont does with cookies what he doesn't do with donuts.
Yeah. That is fair.
Wait a minute. What do I do with cookies that I don't do?
He's saying Lamont does with cookies what he doesn't do with donuts. donuts. I'm assuming. Well, abolish the Senate. If you can clarify, that would be. Oh,
Yeah,
great.
he's
Eat
eating
off a
the bar.
part. Yeah, like.
Oh no, that was the Twix bar.
That was a Twix bar.
That was a
Yeah.
Twix bar.
Oh.
Don't misrepresent me, Senate.
That's why we gotta abolish it.
That's right.
All right.
That's right. We have the chat's busy tonight. I love it. Twix, excuse me. So here, this is kind of a surprise for Kristina because Smarz was on a show recently, and in character. And producer Matt, can you put the picture up just so Lamont has it? There we go.
Okay.
And I saw this and immediately thought to myself, "Wow, she's really." We kind of look alike tonight. And I was kind of like, what was this for? So I think that those lips are a sex toy.
Okay, so Cody called me out on that, and I said, no, they're not. And I got scared because somebody else posted a picture of them with a woman wearing them who looked like she could very well be in a porno. No, they're not. Like, they're not.
Okay. I did a little research. So before we start this. Oh. Well,
what?
I did
my research is a review of that product.
My research was looking up the product, and it says that they are jaw exercisers.
Great. So yeah, sometimes.
And what race are we training for?
Right.
It was a gift. Somebody gave it to me as a gift. I did not.
Well, here's a review of that product. Average rating 1 out of 5 stars. There's only one thing that this was made for. ... This review was put out on August 21st, 2020. It's a verified purchase, and it says, I should have went with my first instinct. When I saw the picture of this, especially the third one with the woman's mouth wide open, the first reaction was, this looks like a blow-up doll mouth. And we all know what that mouth is for. But I took a chance because I wanted to get those jaw size face and jaw exerciser that I saw advertised on social media. Guess I learned not to be cheap, and I learned to always trust my gut. I suppose if they can advertise a vibrator as a personal massage device, they can sell this as a lip trainer.
All right. So here's the thing. They happen to still be here because this is where I did the show from. So
sure. There they are.
I don't have a penis of my own. I can't imagine that it would be comfortable. And this is
Can you put those on? I just am curious. You can't even do anything with those on.
Yeah,
like
I did a whole show with them on, and we had to talk and everything.
I could explain everything of what those were like, but it just wouldn't be fit.
Yeah,
I would like to know. I think it's, first of all, I think that it is very adorable that you had no idea what those things were about. I think it's very adorable, and I would love to know how you grew up. But I mean, like, you just sound like you could be tricked into a van.
Yeah.
We have potpourri.
I have candy.
You said those were a gift.
Yeah.
Who gifted you that?
My cousin. Okay, well, I should say my cousin who lived with me for a little while and stuck a dildo to his door. So
yeah,
maybe he's
is it coming together for you now?
You still trying to figure this out?
No, so it was
there it is.
It was my roommate and him, and they both bought a pair. For whatever reason, he bought 2, and one was for her, one was for me, and we thought they were funny, and so we put them on and kind of laugh about it. That's all.
Oh yeah, but they laughing more than you when they walk out because they know you're gullible.
I'm not usually gullible. I'm not gullible.
Kristina, you're gullible. By the way, somebody's behind you. Who is that person behind you? See, she's gullible.
So the game that I want to play.
Point proven.
Yeah. The game I want to play with Smarz, will be the contestants, Lamont. Smarz, earlier today, if you check your inbox, producer Matt, sent over some common phrases, and you asked me, what are these for? This is what they're for. You're going to try to say those common phrases with those lips in your mouth, and Lamont and I are going to try to guess. All right? So here comes number one.
What do I
All
win?
right.
Oh, you don't win anything.
You don't win anything. You've already won.
You'll win your virginity back. Okay, go ahead.
I haven't heard too long anyway. See, you got that. Hold on.
Okay.
Shit. My phone doesn't recognize me anymore.
Oh, okay.
Top of the morning to you.
Oh, okay, I got that.
You got
Top of the morning to you. Top of the morning to you.
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh, happy birthday to you.
Yeah, happy birthday to you. Yep.
Don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
Yeah. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
I want you to do it one more time.
Don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
Okay. You have really nice teeth.
She looks like she took some Joker products. Remember that movie?
Yeah.
A stitch in time saves 9.
A stitch in time saves 9.
Saves 9, yeah.
Okay. A bird in your hand is worth 1 in the bush.
Oh, a bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush.
Yeah, I
follow a lot of porn stars, by the way, on Twitter.
Yeah, that's why you're kicking my ass in this, because I've seen your Twitter. I know who you talk to. Where my big booty hoes at? Okay, go.
Okay, wait a minute. I might be stumped there.
Yeah, your teeth are getting dry, huh?
Yeah. Hold on. Spare the rod, spoil the child.
Oh, spare the rod, spoil
the child. Okay.
I got rod because, you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All that matches up.
All of it works.
Don't throw the lady out with the last water. I can't say these.
You have a really strong mouth. Oh, don't be sad. Don't be upset.
The letter Z, the one that comes after A, is really hard to say.
So do that last one again.
Don't throw the lady out with the bathwater.
Oh, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Oh, okay. I don't even think I've ever heard that phrase.
Oh, yeah. Smarz, I have one last request for you.
Yeah.
Don't look a lip Smarz in the mouth. I mean, the final test with those would be this. Can you eat that donut with those in your mouth?
Oh, Kelly, what are you doing to her?
I mean, and
this donut?
Yeah, that donut. Can you eat
I
that
got it.
Disrespectful to the donut. Fair. That's fair. Just one bite. I mean, I feel like
drink her.
Oh. That didn't go well.
All right. Nope. All right.
Oh wow. Okay, that's enough.
How did you think this was gonna go, Kel?
Well, I really just wanted more evidence. Let's have Lamont tell. Okay, you can stop now. Have Lamont be the deciding factor. Sex toy or not?
Most definitely.
Most definitely. Oh,
most definitely.
You can't stop now.
No, I think honestly.
I think those lips are stuck. I think there's no turning back.
We're gonna see you tomorrow, and you're gonna have those on. I picked a super weird time to. You really did, Tina.
I would say so.
Oh.
No.
Lamont Price, we'll let Kristina finish her cookies. Lamont, I love you dearly. And are you doing any online shows coming up? Can people watch you perform?
I don't have anything scheduled right now. Although I'm open to them.
Okay.
It's been a weird
Yeah.
time. I'm trying to organize something, but it's too early to talk about.
Okay.
So we shall see. But
That's exciting.
Yeah. But in the meantime,
well, hopefully.
Mondays at noon, you can find Lamont Price's podcast drops, and that is sponsored by
Boston Cannabis Week. Boston Cannabis Week.
Yep.
Yep. Find it on their YouTube page and their Facebook page, and on other places you get your podcasts.
That's
they have
right.
now picked this up. So
I love it.
The Lamont Experience is the name of the show, and I'm having fun. Usually it's a whole weird thing to host it. You know what I mean? Just kind of like keep that energy going. But and then I have to listen to it, and I hate the sound of my voice. So
you have a great voice.
Really? I can't stand it.
Can I say one of my favorite things that you do is, I haven't seen one in a little while, but on Facebook, when you do like the weird, like you were one time a piece of bread, and you were just like, don't kill me every time. And I love it. Like, and it's just you and your eyes. You're talking about total nonsense. It's the best.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. It was the one, so I was a piece of toast, and then I said, jam.
Yeah.
Oh, jam. Because there's a song from like a long time ago by this group called Guy, and the song's called Teddy's Jam. And the opening note is jam. Oh, jam. Jam. Teddy jam for me. But I changed that to spread some jam on me.
It killed me. I couldn't stop watching it. So good.
Thank you. Thank you. I go on the Snapchat filters or Instagram filters, and something comes to me, I'll just find some music or something, and I'll just make something goofy. I do that a lot. So, if you guys follow my Instagram,
that's right.
I put a lot of that in my Instagram stories. I also put it in my Facebook stories, and now my Twitter fleets, which I think is a dumb name, but I think you should just call it Twitter stories and just cut right through it.
Yeah. Lamont, thank you for joining us tonight.
Thank you for having me.
We'll have you back. Yes, you'll come back and see us?
Of course.
Perfect.
You're so fun.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, thank you for being with us, honey, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you. Freeze your chocolate.
Freeze it.
Freeze.
That's Lamont Price. I mean, he's delightful to talk to. Like,
all around best. I love him.
Seriously.
I met him before a show one time, and that's how I knew that I instantly loved him. Like we were just chatting and we might have actually been talking about, now that I think about it, Saturday morning cartoons.
Yeah.
It's just such a lovely conversation. When anybody else is always like weird and like nervous and just, we were just chilling on the couch, and I was like, this is the perfect way to be pre-show. It was awesome.
He's wicked down to earth and like a very chill guy, and he's a wonderful man. Super funny, and you can find him on Twitter, you can find him on Instagram, and check out his podcast. I love your lips. They're a sex toy.
All right.
I think we have a really fun video that you found. Do you want to see it up?
Yeah, this just came to me. I just saw it on Facebook. It's relatively breaking news, but I don't know, maybe not.
Yeah.
So we'll do this?
Well, why don't we stick around? We'll watch some of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mr. Ponton, I believe you have a filter turned on in the video settings. You might want to
we're trying to. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I think it's a filter.
It is, and I don't know how to remove it. I've got my assistant here. She's trying to, but prepared to go forward with it. I'm here live. I'm not a cat.
I can see that. I think if you click the up arrow next to this.
Everything, and I shouldn't laugh because I can only imagine he sounds like an older man who just is confused.
I like the eyes too in the beginning. He's like, I am not a cat.
I'm not a cat.
I'm not a cat. Well, I can see that. I mean, I want to. Can we watch it again? I'm sorry. I need to see it again. I need to see it again.
Mr. Ponton, I believe you have a filter
Blinking.
turned on in the video settings. You might want to take
We're
a look.
trying to, can you hear me, Judge?
I can hear you. I think it's a filter.
It is, and I don't know how to remove it. I've got my assistant here. She's trying to. Prepared to go forward with it. I'm here live. I'm not a cat.
I can see that.
The guy that's above him can't even. He's just like, I'm just not gonna look. Because if I don't.
But did you see when he goes, I'm not a cat? He looks up and goes.
I mean,
that would make court so much more interesting. Can you imagine? Like
100%.
I would become a lawyer. I would become a lawyer just so I can mess with the filter.
I mean, when we have our team meetings, we had one today, and you were putting filters on, which was awesome, and made me laugh so hard. I've never seen one that good. Like that little cat mouth was opening, and he even went. I mean, we're live. You could see his little head shaking, yes and no. Oh my God, I love that. So, yes, hilarious and
awesome.
Wonderful. It appears that the person who clipped and tweeted this was a judge. Yes, judges have good senses of humor, I guess. I mean, I would say. What a fun show. We had a good time this week. Does anybody have any questions before we go?
Anything you guys need to know?
Yeah, anything you're curious about? Thank you for indulging me with your lips.
Thank you for the surprise. It's always nice to have a little surprise on a Tuesday night. And
there she is. There she is. And you are this character on another 2MB Studio show, right?
I did. It was a show called Glitty Litter. And so, yeah, the whole premise was they wanted a character thing. And it was one of those what's weird is they did say just grab whatever's handy. And literally these were the things within arm's reach. And I'm not kidding. Like
to be in your home. That's all I want.
I'm a lot of fun. And
oh my gosh.
I'm single, but hey, I'm a lot of fun.
If you're watching the show and you've joined us tonight, thank you so much for being here. Coming up after us, stay right here because Boy Detectives is up next. And also don't forget to subscribe and follow 2MB Studios on Twitch and Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and all the things. And don't forget about the merch.
Don't forget about anything, guys.
Don't forget about the merch. We have a great show.
Tada book.
Yes, Tada. Yeah, our merch will be the Tada book.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh, I like it. All right, we'll see you next week on Genuine Nonsense. Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks, everybody. We love you. Mwah.